Greetings, Virgo. Welcome to Cancer season and welcome to your reading. The Sun, Venus, and Mercury are currently in your 11th house of community. It's nice to feel plugged in, isn't it? It's nice to be plugged in. It's nice to know, to be in the know. This is also a season of romance for you because we've got a full moon happening in your 5th house this Friday in Capricorn. So the 10 of Pentacles, you thought it would never happen. You thought that person would never find you. You thought your career would never come together the way that you really wanted it to be. You thought it would never happen. And the 10 of Pentacles is like, yeah, but I know that there's like this really, really small part of you that's like, I have faith. 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 I'm a wise old man. Come on. I don't lose hope. I might be really hard on myself and criticize the hell out of myself and criticize the hell out of this life and this world, but at the end of the day, I'm going to find the light at the end of the tunnel. The Hermit. You. So this full moon in Capricorn on June 21st shines a light on you and your personality, your helpful personality, and gives you the strength to be in this place that seems so isolated, or at least it's felt that way. But with the sun shining on you, your 5th house being activated, the Leo house, on the 21st, it's like you can see yourself, truly. And you see how helpful and patient you are, truly. Truly patient, too patient. You've been too patient. But you also see how productive you are, and it's like, damn, yeah, I am productive. I am very impactful in what I create and what I do, the Hermit and the 7 of Wands. But it's in a way that's like, not only am I gonna do the work, but I'm a Leo with a little bit of, a bit of maturity. So I know how to do the work, and I understand that people really need to see the work that I'm doing. And so I know how to shine a light on the work. I know how to shine a light on all of the steps. And also part of the skill is like being pretty damn perfect, but it's actually, which is this 11th house energy, which is so sweet for you and so enjoyable for you. It's like the more you come out of your shell and the more you are yourself with this new 11th house knowing of what's going on in your community and where your community is at in this stage of your life, connecting with that energy, it frees you. It allows you to be this perfecting energy, but also see that what people are really looking for is this realness, you know what I'm saying? This heat, which you have. You just don't move unless you really feel ready. And now it's just like you feel ready. You're always ready. You're always ready for the moment. You're just always ready. The Knight of Wands and Judgment. And that readiness moves things along really quickly in your life. So if you've been waiting to travel, if you've been waiting on a good time, if you've been feeling like your life has been on hold for some connection that has actually proven to be a major disappointment here with the Hangman and the 5 of Cups. These could be romantic connections, they could be professional connections, whatever they are. They could be mindsets that you've been holding on to, mental commitments that you've had, and you've been holding yourself to those people, those situations. This full moon in your 5th house, it shows you how these people this person, this partner, was never in alignment with the plan. They never wanted things to really go for you the way that you know when you put the work in, it'll go. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to put the work in for real. They don't want to put the work in for real. The Five of Swords. It's work. You're a mutable sign. You don't need light. You need movement. You feel me? As long as we've got movement, we got something. But having the wrong people on your side, oh, this Five of Swords energy is so bad because they're like, this person just keeps moving, and every time I step on them, they just actually get stronger. I'm like, why? Oh my gosh. So Saturn's going retrograde in your 7th house of partnerships. Saturn and Neptune actually are going retrograde in Pisces in your 7th house on June 29th and July 2nd. And these connections, it's quite easy to see which connections have literally been an utter waste of your mental energy. But you've learned a ton, and that is insanely valuable. But I think what you're realizing is there's something you want on the other side of these connections, the other side of these relationships. And because you are the helpful one, the giver, the helper, the supporter, the, selfless one, people take advantage of that. They take advantage of your selflessness and they use it to their advantage and they move their life forward. And this Saturn retrograde is like, wow, I don't understand why people would why when if we help each other, we could really just, it's also like the lovers, you know what you want in romance, you know what you want in terms of success, you know how you want this experience to look, and you haven't really known. You've been sorting through in your mind, you've been collecting data, experiences, and information, and now you know under this retrograde, and you're really just chilling, you're having a good time, you're vibing, you're attracting the exact type of connections, opportunities. It's actually quite easy. And the way that you create now or express now is success. And this retrograde, even though it might seem like things aren't moving as fast anymore, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because when you're constantly putting out energy, there's a power that comes from that hold and that weight and that time that you take to perfect something and develop something behind the scenes or just prepare something the way that you like to do, that perfect plan, right? There's so much value that comes from that. There's so much value that comes from that data collection process and that self-care that is very much so needed, and that it, especially because what you're trying to attract really does need this version of you that's good, that's in a good place, the Empress, that feels great, that looks great, you feel good about your body, you feel good about your look, you feel good about your life, you feel good about your home, you feel good about everything that you want and need is just flowing the way that you want it to. So it's super easy to nurture. I have to sneeze, I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold it in, but I'm about to sneeze. Don't you hate when that happens? Now it didn't come out and it was such a big one. I'm so done. Do you feel me? Oh my gosh, if you're dealing with a Gemini, it's either you're just way too good for this person and it's leave them alone. You need to go step out into the world and attract a way bigger opportunity and a partner that's way more aligned to you. Or this person is smart. They listen very well and they know what you want. Not what they think you want, but what you actually want. And that's just this great partnership that's developing here. If you're dealing with a Sagittarian, I would leave them alone. They are vibing and they really don't want anyone who's not on their vibe, but they'll pretend like you're a part of their vibe, but you're just really not. They want a certain vibe right now. And if you're not on that vibe, you're going to feel isolated, because the reason you feel isolated is because they really don't want anyone around them that's not on their vibe. It's that simple. So it's that simple. If you're competing with them or whatever, whatever's going on with you and the Sagittarian, they don't want anything to do with anyone who's not advancing them. So if you're not advancing them, if you're not on their vibe, if you guys aren't really friends, leave them alone because they will hurt you for fun. So they don't want any help. They don't want anything. They really don't. They don't want or really need anything right now. So if you feel isolated around that Sagittarian, leave them alone because they are doing it on purpose. All right, let's talk about the rest of the transits. Let's talk more about love and the extended. I'll see you guys there. You can schedule private readings. The extended is on Patreon. You've got to sign up for the Virgo tier on Patreon to access your extended. You can schedule private and birth chart readings with me through the link in the description. The Cancer Season playlist Birth is out now on YouTube, and the Cancer Season playlist Tide is out now on Apple Music, and the link is in the description. Love you. See you in your extended.